and understand that this industry, guys, although it looks great on paper and like you're gonna make money quick, the reality, and I'm gonna give you the reality right here in this video, is... Welcome back, YouTube, and in this video we're gonna look at how do you become a successful forex trader. This is such a subjective question, but I've devised 4 tips that I really think will help you along the journey to become a successful forex trader. And yeah, with that being said, nothing more to say, let's get straight into this video. And with tip number 1 coming in being having a plan. You won't imagine how many traders there are out there who don't actually have a plan. And having a plan will change everything. Having a plan in general will change everything for your trading. And this document I've made here, I will link in my Discord. So as you can see here in the Discord, I will link this in my resources here, and you can go and you can take this document here, and you can tick these boxes once you've basically devised your own plan and making a trading plan. So many people don't actually tell you how to make a trading plan. I'm going to give you the basic outline. There's a lot more that you need to fill in, but to keep this video nice and short so we can get on to the other stuff, I'm going to tell you how to make your trading plan. And the first thing you need to know is what session you want to trade and what time to trade, right? Because it's very important that you keep your session consistent and your trade times consistent, and then you have that variable locked to make you more consistent, because becoming a successful trader is actually just in consistency. That's the key, to be honest. So you need to do that, and then you need to know how many hours. So I recommend not trading more than 3 hours. That's enough. Then get off the charts, maybe have a few alerts or something. Then you need to know how many trade amounts you want to take per day. So the average I recommend is 1 to 2 trades. This is going to keep you healthy. This is going to keep your account alive. And then your risk management. This is a very important, and this is a very brief, but you need to lay out your risk management. So are you risking only 1 to 2% a day? Yes. After 2 losses, are you going to call it a day? Yes, you should be. And after that, this is going to come to your profit securing discipline, right? You need to know when you want to secure, right? Wrote that wrong. So you need to secure, like a discipline for me is I always secure some profits at 10 pips. Why? Because I can keep that constant. The market will always, well, not always, will most of the time, if you trade properly, will give you those 10 pips. And if you can keep that constant, then you're not going to get stopped out at break even, and at least you can secure for the day. And then you have to learn how to mark relevant take profit levels. So what are areas that you have to watch out to take profit, right? You have to learn that. And also the biggest key tip that I can give you is don't be greedy, right? If there's 10 pips on the table, take it and call it a day. There's no need to go chase all of these 1,000 pips, right? Because if you increase your lot size trading only 10 pips, it will be the same as 1,000 pip, but there's more probability because you're only trying to catch 10 pips. The last thing is here is you need to have your trade setup requirements. And what I mean by this is that what type of setups do you have? If there's a closure of a candle, what do you have to look for the next candle to do? What if it goes and breaks the candle low? Will that still count? What if on the left you have some consolidation? What happens when price breaks the consolidation? You need to have your setup requirements and make sure that the trades you're entering do not contradict these requirements. With that being said, let's get on to tip number 2. Alright, so before we get into tip number 2, which is a very important one that a lot of people mess up in this industry, is I would like to ask you guys to leave me a comment down below and tell me what video do you guys want help with. And the most popular comment I'll go ahead and make, and you can always just ask me in the Telegram. And also 82% or 83% of you guys are not subscribed, which is a huge amount. And my goal is to try to get to bring what I've learned during this journey and to help people who are aspiring to become traders or just want to use trading as a part-time income, which is a very important part of this video. So that being said, tip number 2 is going to be take your time. Now, the biggest problem with Forex is that people treat it as a get-rich-quick scheme. They think that when they start Forex, they're going to get rich, and that'll be the end-all be-all. They can go buy themselves a nice house, a Lamborghini, and that's what the media presents. That's the biggest problem, is what you watch online is not actually reality. Like any job, Forex is a journey, and it's going to take time to learn. Forex is like being an entrepreneur because you're making your own decisions, you're making your own plan, and you're executing on that plan. And if that plan doesn't go correct, then you're coming up with a contingency and managing it in the best way possible in the long term that you're profitable. But understand that that whole concept is a journey. So you guys, as you've seen in the document, you have to understand that it is a journey and you have to take your time. So tip number 3 is going to be one of these things that it's a whole mindset thing, and it is going to be, don't concentrate on the money but concentrate on the trading. Now that does seem simple, but many people mess it up in the industry. And what they do is you have to come into everything with a plan, right? What you want to achieve from trading. Most people want to make money from trading, but the reality is if you're giving yourself a timeline to make money, it's not going to happen. B, if you're giving yourself a very short thinking that you need to make money quick, that is not going to happen. You should leave this industry. This is the wrong industry for you, I'm telling you. And what I mean by you have to concentrate on your trading is that eventually it's like concentrating on a skill. You have to be good at business to be able to conduct a good business plan and make a profitable business. Or if you're not good at business and you do have an idea and you want to execute on that, that's totally fine. But you have to learn across the journey, and your journey will take longer. Same with Forex. You can't come into Forex and expect, all right, I'm going to learn this 1 to 2 months and it's all going to be good. It's not the case. So concentrate on your trading. So how are you going to improve on your trading? You need to log your trades, guys. All right, you need to write down your trades. And if we can get a lot of likes on this video, I'll supply you with also a free trade logger that you input everything. It will calculate your risk. It's on an Excel. It will automatically calculate your profitability, your win rate, the best sessions when you've taken trades, the best pairs you trade with. And yeah, so let me know if that would be useful. But what you need to do is you need to log and understand what went wrong in the trade or what went right, and how you can do that next time, so that either you can keep taking those correct trades or reduce the trades that go wrong. And that brings me on to point number 4. So the last point of this video, nice and short video, and this is really, it's not rocket science to become a successful trader. It all comes to time, and everyone's different, right? Everyone is different. And the last point is gonna be, you can't look at trading as a full-time job. And the reason I say this is because if you look at trading as a full-time job, you're gonna put a lot of pressure on yourself. I'm sure a lot of you watching this video have seen other traders, and let me know in the comments or message me on the Telegram. Tell me one of those traders who only does trading, nothing else, doesn't do any other job, doesn't have any other source of income. Now, although those traders make a lot of money from trading, that doesn't mean that that's what they rely on for their finances, because trading is not the most consistent income based. Some months are more, some months are less. It's just based on the market. But the one good thing about trading is that you can make a full-time income from a part-time hours, right? Because if you trade only 3 hours a day, then you have to understand you're wasting the rest of your day. You should leave the markets once you get 1 or 2 good trades, and you shouldn't rely on it, because really, guys, in the beginning you're not going to be profitable. You're going to waste a lot of money, and you need to start learning to invest in yourself, invest in the process. That's the most important thing, is invest in the process. Because when you invest in the process, you'll be investing in very, very, very valuable lessons that you can take on and apply in different factors and different areas. So you have to understand that, in this industry, you can't rely on Forex to be your main source of income. Continue your job, find another job, and use this as a gateway to generate more extra wealth by just giving a small portion of your day to implement trading and generate, really a good amount of cash eventually when you reach a goal where you're consistent. I think that's pretty much it, what I have to say. It's pretty simple, to become a successful trader. It's all about consistency, having a plan. Having a plan is one of the biggest things, and the rest is it takes time. If you ask any trader, most traders, without having a coach or someone who's walked them from ground zero, they've pretty much taken quite a long time before actually making trading something that they can have a significant income that even replaces their main income. So understand that and understand that this industry, guys, although it looks great on paper and like you're gonna make money quick, the reality, and I'm gonna give you the reality right here in this video, is, you know, it's not like that. It takes time, it takes patience, and this, you know, industry is designed for you to lose unless you are smarter than the system. And the system, to be smarter than the system, that takes time, consistency, and to find a method and perfect that method. And yes, you guys can reach there and you will become profitable traders, but you have to understand that it's not gonna come fast, and the lessons you learn from trading are far more valuable than the actual trading. Ask any trader that. Go DM any of your favorite traders and ask them what's more valuable, the trading or the lessons you've learned trading, and let me know what they say. With that being said, take care, trade sharp, until next time. Peace.